on your mats. So are there any kind of requests, special requests you'd like to, you came, you were driving here, riding your bike here, and you went, oh, I really hope she does, or, oh God, I hope she doesn't. Either or, let me know if there's anything that you really, really adore about yoga that you're like, oh, it's not a yoga class without blank. We're okay with pretty much anything? Okay, that's good. So let's enjoy just closing our eyes or having a very soft focus. So the deal is you stop looking at me and you look inside of you. You spend some time with you and with nature. So quiet down and notice how amazing it feels to just be here. Stay focused on the sounds of nature, but start to shift into noticing your breathing as well. You don't need to change it. Just notice it. Now that you've connected with your breath, can you expand it? Allow the belly to move. Then let the breath go up into the ribs, front, side, and back. So 360-degree breath. Bring it all the way up to the collarbones. And when you're done the inhale, just let it go. Don't hold on to it. Let the exhale be as relaxing as possible. Just let go of stuff. At the end of your exhale before your next inhale, take your time. There might be a gap. You can pause there and exist between breaths. Let your chin drop towards your chest. Bring your head back to neutral and let's do one round of pranic bath, which would be you take that energy that's in front of you, you bring it to your face with your hands, glide your hands along your hairline as far back as possible, then rise your arms up to the sky and then push everything out as you exhale. And then pause your arms and relax them and let your head go to one side. While your head's on one side, explore. While the head's tilted, can you drop the chin, rotate the head, shift around. So you're playing on one side. Then come back to neutral and let's do the pranic bath. Bring beautiful energy to your face. Breathe it in. Glide along your hairline. Mess up your hair. Rise it up. Exhale and push it away. Creating a huge bubble around yourself. Lean to the other side. And explore. There's no predetermined path. You just check things out. Go visit different ranges. Head back to neutral, pranic bath. Breathe it in. Reach it up. Exhale it out. Let's rotate to the right. I'm going to mirror most of you. Actually, since I'm in a circle today, I'm going to do my right. Breathe deeply here. Can you go past the belly, up into the ribs, up into the collarbones? Exhale thoroughly. Let's rotate to the other side. Let's go to the left. Deep, deep, deep inhale. Thorough exhale. And stay here and breathe. Fabulous. Let's come out of this and bring your legs back. Let's meet in tabletop. And we're going to create a rotation. You can wiggle for a moment, and then we're going to thread the needle. What you're going to do is you're going to take your right arm up to the sky and reach through to thread. And then come right back up. So your inhale rises your arm. Your exhale threads the arm through. So follow your breath. You might be faster or slower than those around you. That's fine. Let's see if you can slow down and match your breath. Because we know physically we can go faster than our breath. One more time. Nice big rotation. Solid exhale. Return to center and wiggle and enjoy rounding, arching, moving. And of course, I love to call this get your Shakira on. Move it gently, sensually. Feel. You can drop, you can rise. Two more breaths here. Enjoy. We're going to slow that down and thread the needle on the other side. The left arm is going to rise towards the sky. Take a look up there. It's beautiful. And reach through. Check out the world from this angle. And keep going and flow. You're going to repeat that about 3 more times. Rotate. Yeah. Good strong exhale really helps with the rotation. Let's call this our last one. Come back to neutral and Shakira. Bring her out. Maybe a little slower, maybe a little faster this time. You choose. Good. From here, you're going to come to high kneeling, and let's take our right leg forward so we have a 90-degree angle for both legs. Reach your arms up. Take a deep, deep, deep breath. Now I'm going to ask you to rotate towards the leg that's in front. So I am going to the right because the right leg is up. Good. Let's rise the arms again and rotate to the other side. So it's an open feel. Yeah. Good. Rise it up again. Let's go to the left and the right, and we're going to stay here. Hold it here. Now the back arm, I'm going to ask you to bend it as if you want to elbow somebody behind you. Not that you would do that, but you all figured it out really quickly. The left arm is relaxed, so it's relaxed onto the thigh. Good. Now you're going to pull that elbow as if you want to nudge whoever's behind you, and then stop pulling and unrotate, and then rotate a little bit more, unrotate, relax the arm, then pull it back, and relax again. So you're in and out of the rotation, and out, and in. Good. Beautiful. Now, stay neutral and take the left arm up to the sky. And then let it go behind and go see what's behind you. Good. Let's do that again up front. Now let's let momentum take over. Just let it go. Let it go. Look forward, look back, look forward, look back. If you get dizzy, well, keep looking forward and let your body turn back. But if you can, you rotate. Good. So your shoulders enjoying a really relaxed swing. Easy swing. Okay, next time it's up, please leave it up. Join it with the other one. Up. Walk your foot forward so that you can go into a deep dragon. And then put your hands down. Lengthen that front leg so you sit back. You get a hamstring stretch. So we're going to flow between these 2 points. Bum back to deep dragon. To bum back. So it's half splits and deep dragon. Now your deep dragon, you can develop it into coming up and rising up and reaching and then coming down. And that's all done with one breath. So you would inhale and move forward and rise up and exhale, or stay down and exhale. Then you inhale to move back and exhale to pause and enjoy and maybe wiggle. Let's do that 2 more times. And if you enjoy lion's breath, there's nothing holding you back. And if you're not sure what lion's breath is you open your mouth, you stick your tongue out, and you exhale loudly. Let's go into the half splits and pause. Wiggle around. Let's bring the foot behind and go into child's for a moment. You can go into modified child's, which would be high up here. You can go full out onto the ground, or your hands behind you. Today I'm staying with the modified one. Take one more breath, and if you'd like to go into downward facing dog to stretch your legs, please do so. If you like to be in child's, just stay where you are. You're fine. Totally up to you. And then we all meet with our left leg forward for the 90-90 position. So you can go to tabletop, rise. Take the left leg forward. Woo. Yes. Good. Hold it here. Rise your arms. Take a deep breath. Let's rotate towards the bent leg that's in front. and then rise it up. Now let's go back to the rotation, and we're going to hold the rotation. Let the right hand rest on the thigh. Bend the back arm. Again, remember you can elbow someone. And pull back. And return to center. Recoil. Pull back. And center. Of course, the positioning of your arm will depend on your neck and shoulder situation. If having your elbow high hurts your neck, bring it down. So you're winding up and you're recoiling. Let's do that one more time. Recenter. Take the right arm up in the air. And then look back. With your entire body. Do it one more time, nice and slow, up front. And then when you're ready, momentum can take over. Let it sway. Let it sway. Good. Your shoulders do appreciate a very relaxed state every so often. We can probably hold our stress in there. And don't let our shoulders move freely. Let it go. Your entire body. 3, 2. The next one, you have your arms up. Bring it up. Step the foot forward a little bit and then bend into your deep dragon. Keep the arms up if you like, or bring the hands down. You choose which one gives you the best stretch for that back thigh. Wiggle around. Lengthen the front leg. Go into half splits. Wiggle around. And start to flow. Deep dragon. And half splits. So do your best to link it to breath. Inhale to move forward. Exhale to sink in. You're not in a hurry to do the other part. The inhale pulls you back. The exhale lets you enjoy where you are. You can amplify it as much as you want when you're ready. I'll even encourage you to definitely exhale through your mouth, whether you like to do lion's breath or not. You can do a little lion cub breath. A little quieter one, but open your mouth. We always inhale through the nose because there's filters in there. And it warms the air for your body. You can exhale through your mouth though. Okay, one last one. And when you're in the half splits, pause there for a moment. You're going to bring the leg back and you're going to choose. Go spend some time in child's pose or downward facing dog, or a combination of both. So play. You can drop down and pause. And please understand that I find that child's and down dog are both equally phenomenal. You're going to be here about 4 more breaths. Beautiful. So we are all going to meet at the front of our mat, and the way you're going to get there is whatever you feel like doing to end up being in a fold standing. So you can do your down dog, kick up and step through, or come to the front of your mat and then go into your fold. So we all end up in the same general place. Let yourself hang. But let yourself hang to a point where you can touch the ground. So if you're not touching the ground, bend your knees and let that happen. Let the hands connect. And then we're going to ragdoll rise for this one. Knees are bent first. Let your back round in. Let your hands Disconnect from the ground. Let your arms be heavy, have head heavy. Oh, once you're up, you just feel stacked, vertebrae over vertebrae, and then settle into your space. And notice, all right, again, I laugh at it, how clumpy my yard is, how unbalanced I am here. It's okay, that's nature. There's nothing even and perfect. Actually, it's actually perfect. This is perfect. Okay, either eyes closed or focused on nature, not on me. What's it like to be here in this position? We're going to do some half sun salutations, but I'd like to infuse the pranic bath that we did seated, where you bring that energy to your face. You can join me, breathe it in, go along your hairline, rise it up, and then when you open, you fold, and we continue with half sun salutation. So the inhale brings you halfway up. The exhale folds you. The inhale rises you. And your hands come back to heart. They stop at heart for a moment, and I'd like you, every time you come to heart, say something like, I rock, not me, you. I rock, I love myself, I'm cool as I am, whatever resonates for you. And it might be like, I don't like any of those. I won't say that. Just pause and smile. And then start over. Let your arms relax down. Pranic bath, deep breath. Exhale and let it fall down. Half up. Fold. Give a strong rise all the way up. Bring those hands to heart and celebrate your awesomeness. Relax your arms down to your side. And the inhale breathes the energy in. Exhale, swan dive down. Half up. Fold and then rise. Bring your hands to heart. I'd like you to do that to your own timing 2 more times. I will kind of call it out, but don't wait for me and don't feel you have to follow my beat. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep going. Complete 1 or 2 more rounds, depending on how fast you are. Once your hands come to heart, pause there. We're going to settle ourselves into Warrior 1. The right leg's going to step back. Now we start right leg step back. So it's the left leg forward. Find your position and just bend that front knee. Be casual and be here. Relax your shoulders. Again, a little simplicity. Just be here. We're going to recreate the rotations that we did kneeling. Rise your arms. Even though we're in a Warrior 1, it's going to feel Warrior 2-ish. You're going to rotate towards the right leg that's in front of you and rotate. Unrotate, rise it up. Let's repeat that again, but that front arm is going to actually go and relax. The back arm is going to create the elbow to reach back. And then unrotate. This time here is you're going to lengthen the arm and rotate back. And relax it in. Now let's go to its highest point of rotation. Can you rotate up and bring it down? And then we're going to go slowly lower and lower. Try and find a lower angle. Rotate. A lower angle. Maybe you're at horizontal. And come back. And then rotate lower. and find the lowest point of rotation possible. Good. Recenter, rise the arms up, bend that front knee a little bit more. And then let the left arm relax on the thigh. Right arm goes way back. You know the pattern. Way back, way front. Can you momentum pendulum? Way back and front. Rotate. So there's a little balance challenge there. Maybe your front leg's getting tired. Try to stay in the bend. But if you have to release, release. Let the body move. Let the hips move. Open up. Open up. Good. Be like a kid. Well, how far can I go? What can I look at? Good. Next time it's front, both arms come up. Hands come down and step to the front of your mat. Pranic bath. Rise it up. You can keep going and rise it up. Exhale and fold. Come to half up. Fold and then rise. Hands come to heart. What do you say when you come to heart? Step the left leg back. Warrior one. And bring it up. Beautiful. Create the rotation. Feel that. Rise it back up. As you rotate, the left arm goes to rest on the thigh. The right arm starts to reach back with an elbow and undo and come forward. And now let's go as high as possible. Oh, the sunshine's amazing. A little bit lower. Of course, when you lose balance like that, you just recoup. Go modest height. And then low in the lowest. Bro. Pull back. One more. Reach it centered, up. Bring it back down. Left arm goes relaxed. Right arm relaxed, lift. Arm back. And front. And you know what to do. Pendulum. Let it go. Let your hips move. Let your chest move. Your whole body move. Good. Don't control yourself so much. Let it go. Let it go. Rotate. Your hips want to move, but you're actually telling them not to move. They're not moving. Let them move. 3, 2, 1. Let's let it go. Rise it up. Beautiful. Step to the front of your mat. Tonic bath. Rise it up. Exhale. Half up. Fold. Now step back to a plank. Either on your feet or on your knees. Shift yourself forward and let's go down to the mat. Let's work our back bend. Now for some of you, your back bend is going to stay nice and low and you're going to wiggle here. For some of you, it's going to be, modest, and maybe your back and your arms and shoulders enjoy being up high. I want you to play for a moment. Check it out. And respect your body. If it needs to stay flat, it stays flat. And then we push ourselves back to child's, and we are going to play between these two. So exhale thoroughly into your child. On your inhale, round in your back. Come forward. Go as far as you can, and choose to go in a back bend, or you might decide to do a push-up instead. Yeah, not me. Push it back. Round and forward. Like there's nothing wrong with every so often you do a push-up instead of a back bend, if you like that. But you are following your breath. Make it feel good. Don't go to areas where you're like, ow, 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 ow. next time that you come through tabletop, can you pause there, wiggle around a bit, reposition, and let's take that 90-degree kneeling again. Come on up, right leg's going to come forward, and from here you're going to get up into a lunge. So curl your toes underneath and see if you can come up without using your arms, but if you need to, you do. Come on up. Good. Now bend both knees. Try and keep the back heel up and your balance. So whatever you need to do for your balance, you do. Tuck the tailbone under. Try and pull that thigh forward. Feel the stretch in that back leg. Good. Beautiful. So we're going to dip. You're going to almost touch the ground and then come back up. Now your arms could be whatever you'd like them to be. They can be steady or they can rise as you lower and come down as you come up. So it's kind of opposite. Or go with same direction. Right? It's mostly the legs we're working on. Bring it down. Let's do one more. Come up and then take the strength of your front leg and a little bit of the back leg to bring the back leg through and hold. Oh, I'm balancing on, I think, like a whole mound here. That's interesting. So remember, when you wobble, it's not defeat, it's a dance. Beautiful dance. Good. Now we're going to go through an airplane. Warrior 3. Kick the foot back. Lean. Your arms can be either to the back, to the side, or to the front, or anywhere in between. Beautiful. Step back to a Warrior 1. And let's go down to the mat and continue like a sun salutation. It'll be a plank. Come down. Do your back bend. And choose down dog or child's, whichever you want to do. And we're going to be here for about 4 breaths. Let's meet in tabletop. Come on up and let's create the 90-90 with the left leg. Good. Let's rise. Toes curled. Come on up. It's one of these thoughts that, do I dare tell people what I thought as I did that? As I went, let's all rise. I went back to being a kid at church.
Yeah,
All rise. I am so sorry. That was awesome. Oh, kneel. Oh, God. Now bring the knee down. Bring the knee down. Oh, my parents are rolling over in their grave right now. Come down and up and bring the arms. Bring it down. And up. Do it a couple of times. Good. Feel the strength that's building because you're doing this. Isn't that awesome? So rather than having that focus or mindset of, oh, this is hard and I'm feeling weak, it's no, this is good. You're building strength. Good. Come up and let's shift to our airplane. Lean. There's some turbulence in the air there. So let's travel to bring the knee through and balance. And if you're finding your balance real solid and you'd like to challenge that, is you move on purpose. You know, you do all these weird things to see if you can calmly reset yourself. Right, so 2 different styles. Again, just like the down dog and child's, they're perfect. You can stay still or you can move. Let's go back to the warrior one, slowly. Nice big warrior one. Find it, settle, enjoy it. And let's continue down on the ground for the vinyasa, plank, chaturanga, cobra, down dog or child. Step it back. Exhale down. Cobra. Child's or down dog. For about 4 to 6 breaths. Just settle in there. Of course, if you're not fond of child's or down dog, you can be in hero's pose, which I'm in. You're just kneeling on, bum onto your heels. Let's take one more breath. Good. Let's all meet at the front of our mat in a fold. So find your way. You can hop, float. You can get up, stand, get there. Just hang over your legs, knees bent. Let yourself hang, head loose. And rise it up. And bring your hands to heart. Let's recreate the warrior one with the right leg back here. Bend your front knee, rise the arms. Let's rotate towards the left. Rise the arms, rotate towards the right, the open space. Good. Rise it up. Now rotate again towards the right. Now you're going to relax your hand onto the leg. Take your arm around your back as far as you can and rotate more. Good. Now you're welcome to stay here. This is perfect. But if you'd like to get into a deeper twist, you would lean towards your front thigh. Take the elbow and push it across and try to rotate here. Now, a more traditional version would be hand on top of fist or hands together in prayer. But this is also amazing to build towards a bind eventually. Release and rise. Let's continue down to the mat with our sun salutation. Finale part, step back, plank, chaturanga, cobra, and downward facing dog or child. Or heroes. And we're here again about 4 to 6 breaths, depending on how fast you breathe. You enjoy every moment of being there. And once again, let's meet at the front of the mat in a fold. On your inhale, rise. And bring your hands through heart, and let's step back with the left leg for your warrior one. Rise the arms, and let's rotate towards the direction of the front leg, so to the right. Rise it up and rotate to the open space. So it feels like a warrior two, but you continue rotating. Then rise it up. We rotate again. This time the left hand is going to go onto the right thigh. Right arm around your back and rotate. Here's where you choose. You can stay here and enjoy the rotation. And it might be that you've been practicing forever and would like to go further. The elbow can go across the knee. You can connect the hands if you like. Slowly unwind, warrior one, and let's come down to the mat again. Plank, chaturanga, cobra, down dog. 4 times. Strong exhale as you come down. Control that body. Create your cobra and your down dog. Or child, or heroes. Just find stillness, and anything in between goes. Seeking a feeling of ease, of stillness. One last time, we meet at the front of our mats in a fold. Good. On your in-breath, rise. Bring your hands to heart. Celebrate the awesomeness of you. Let your hands come down. And we're going to do pranic bath 4 times at your own rhythm. And if you'd like to fold when you do it, you're welcome to do that and come back up. It's your pranic bath. It can be simple, tall, and easy, or it can combine the half sun salutation. Make it yours. You have, the skill, you know how to put it together. Especially if you really listen to your body. You're like, oh, it should go to here. We'll go to there. Finish up your cycle, and we meet standing. With your drishti on something beautiful in nature. Or your eyes closed. Slowly come down to the mat. Now you can practice going down through a squat if that's part of your practice, or find a way to sit. Right? We didn't squat much, so it might not be doable today. Let's try. Good. I'm going to invite you to have your right leg straight so your left leg can be in. Now I did pull it, but I don't want you to pull it so hard. Sit up nice and tall. Good. Let's rotate towards the bent leg. Be here for a while. Check out the world from this perspective. Simply rotate to the other side and see what's going on this way. mat to the center, and you're going to choose. For those that are not fond to have their legs on grass, you're going to have a diamond shape here. Those that don't mind having their legs in the grass, go into dragonfly or middle twist. So we all get a little bit of a stretch in the inner thighs. Sit up as tall as you can. If you want to add a little bit of fun sensations in the back of your legs, toes come towards your shins. That should add a little bit, and your toes are coming up to the ceiling, the sky. And if you want to, you're going to lean forward. Now, don't wait for me to go belly fully down. If you can, go for it. Right? There's always one person in the group that can go flat. Can't. Let yourself go. Take a few moments here. Gently push yourself up, and we're going to recreate the one leg bent. The left leg should be front, right leg will be in. Let's rotate to the side of the bent leg and just hang out there. Let's rotate to the other side. And hang out. Check it out. Let's do a second round of the flexibility with either the feet in diamond shape or the legs in diamond shape, bound angle, or dragonfly. So if you did dragonfly, want to try bound angle, go for it. It's up to you. You can alternate, see how it feels. So now lean forward. Now let's make sure that we're not pulling on our feet to get there. You're totally relaxed. You're leaning your belly forward, whether you have straight legs or not. Anybody else while they're here, they're checking out their pedicure? Ah. Fine, yeah. Beautiful. Come on up. You're going to lengthen both legs in front of you. And you're going to roll your shoulders back so that your hands can go behind you. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now I have my fingers sticking backwards, but if you want to have them sticking forward or to the side, totally up to you. Depends on your wrists. Move your shoulders around. And so now really expand so you get from, belly up to the top of your head, exposed to the beautiful universe, right? But you don't have to throw your head back so that it bothers your neck, right? You find that angle. Maybe the chin's going to stay in neutral, but you still feel that sense of opening. Taking nice big breaths. And hopefully feeling like I'm treating myself to an amazing moment rather than I'm torturing myself in this position. Slowly come back up. Now we're going to create a pinwheel with our legs. The right leg's going to stay forward, left leg's going to go back, and it might not totally be on the mat. They're both bent 90 degrees. I'm going to get you to rotate towards your feet. And I'm going to get you to rotate away from your feet. Now, try and get, this is where we do some real earthing. Get your hands into the wet grass there and put both down and rotate. There should be some pulling here and there in the body. Big breaths into the rib. Bzz. Let's do a second round. Let's rotate towards the feet. So use your hands strategically to help you. Your arms rotate. You can use your feet. Rotate. I want you to feel the wringing out of your body as you twist. Now rotate to the other way, and you're going to see if you can go maybe a little further. If your hand wasn't touching, do what you can to get the hand touching. And then walk your hands around even more, and potentially even get your elbows down and see how much you can rotate. You might get both arms down, you might get just one arm down. So we're almost like trying to get our belly and chest to lie down on the ground, while our legs are completely the wrong way. Big breaths. And come out. Unrotate and then push yourself up. Simply switch sides. Left leg in front, right leg back. Let's rotate towards the feet. Again, as you're relaxing in here, focus on the breath. Big breath. Let's do our first rotation away from the feet. See how you can do. Put the hands down. Feel the rotation. Feel the heaviness of the legs that are left behind. All right, rotate again towards the feet. And let's create that big rotation. See how you can do. But again, a big rotation is very, very relative, right? If you're happy to get past that leg and you're like, celebrate it. But if there's space and it shows up and it allows you to go there, go there. Good. Your breath goes in the belly, in the ribs, up to the collarbone. Feel the tension that happens because of the breath. And the tension and the relief. So it's your choice. You can finish your practice in an upright meditation. It's time to Shavasana. So lay back, get comfy. Do what's right for you. Couche-toi. So you lay back, you get comfy. And you allow this to be the deepest of the yoga poses that you've done. You let your body completely submit to gravity. Let the heaviness happen. And hopefully I've worked every single little urge to fidget out of you throughout the physical practice. Allow your breath to quiet. And then enjoy. If you're under a tree and you have your eyes closed, take a moment to open them and see the world from a completely different perspective. You can stay in Shavasana as long as you want. As always, my yard is available to you all day. But if you'd like to continue on with your day, you can come up to an upright position when you're ready. Take your time. Don't lose what you just created. Take a few more moments here. You can move around, shift around. Just soak in how amazing the sounds are. So one last time together, we're going to bring our hands to heart. Wherever you are, whether you're lying down or not, bring your hands to heart. Have a smile and be incredibly kind and gentle towards yourself. The light in me recognizes the awesome light in you. I wish you an amazing day. Namaste. Oh, as ever, thank you for playing yoga with me today. Love it. was awesome.